Okay. Check one, check two. Are we on? We are live. And I believe sound is on. The green light is on. We are a go. It's a go. We just have to make sure so that our volume stays on. So there we are. All right. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Happy build day. Bring two pairs of weights, a lighter one and a medium or a heavier one. And let's get ready to build some muscle. You got Coach Tricia, I'm Coach Rei. I'll be the voice behind your workout. Let's get started with that deep breath, reaching all the way up. And exhale. And one more time, all the way up. And exhale. Let's start on the ground in that deep lunge wobble. Wobble side to side. So we'll bring one foot up to the outside of your hand and then we'll give it a nice little wobble. It's been a few minutes since we've been since we recorded a workout. So we were able to get into our schedule and pop this on. Right now it is already May, guys. We are well into May. Um And as soon as you know it, it's gonna be Christmas. I mean, you know how that works, right? We're not even gonna think about summer because Ash is gonna fly right by, and then we're already heading into Christmas. So here you go. Just a little reminder, maybe a little heads up. Do your Christmas shopping now. Get everything ready. That's true. Okay, so Coach Tricia is asking, where do you store your stuff if you're picking up your Christmas stuff now? I don't know, but yeah, that's the thing. You got to remember where you put everything, right? Good, good, good question right there. All right, wobble it side to side right here for that hip flexor stretch. Maybe you need a hamstring stretch. You can straighten out that front leg, boom, like that. Scoot the hips back. Whoo, boy. So somebody was asking me why our hamstrings are always so tight, and I was thinking maybe that's the one muscle that we always use, but actually that's not the answer. It's just the one, one of the muscles that uh, alert the brain of feeling feeling the pain. I don't know, that's just how it works. You have those certain muscles, and yeah, some of the other muscles don't relay that message as quickly as the hamstrings. So I don't know. It's not necessarily that you're working hamstrings more than you are working other parts of your body. Let's just say that. Let's switch out to the opposite side, Trisha. Switch it out. Yeah, I know, right? Stretching before the workout is super important. It's just, we need to get those joints lubricated for one, and then get a little bit more blood flow into your muscles before we get started. It does make such a big difference, especially as we get a little bit older, um, and wiser, older and wiser. Yeah. One side is always a little bit tighter for me too. For me, it's always that left side. I'm not sure why. My left, well, it's not necessarily the left leg, it's the left glute, the hips that are always tight. And it's all connected, right? Your glutes, your hips, your quads, your hamstrings, all that. So everything's like connected in that area. So usually my left side is usually tight. Some people on the right side. Okay, Trisha, how's that feeling? She's like, we'll spend a little more time in this. Okay, from here, guys, you are going to take those legs back and let's flip it over onto our backs, Trisha. Let's go into wipers. Bring knees into your chest, and then we're gonna extend legs out to the sides. Feels so good. Yeah. Yeah, Trisha. Yeah, feel that? Yeah, 2:30 in the afternoon, body's feeling a little bit tighter than normal. Um, okay, so it's about 2:30 PM. Not in the morning, 2:30 PM, but in real time that we are filming this. So you know what? That's really good mind body connection, and that's what we're trying to achieve too as we go through exercises, right? Because sometimes we're not going to be able to get a good form and everything if we're not in tune with our bodies and feeling where exactly everything is working, what muscles are being engaged, or what's happening as you go through stretches, even as you even go through stretches. All right, how's the back feeling? A little bit better? Yeah, the spine is getting some movement in there. Okay. All right, you guys. So for today's workout, we are going long rounds um on our main exercises, and then we'll hit short cardio bursts in between to get that uh, quicker movement. Yeah, I'm gonna change my timer and put 2 minutes on the clock right here. I'm just joking. We're not doing 2 minute rounds. We are not doing 2 minute rounds. Okay. So set up your music to whatever you need that's gonna help you get through this workout because we are making our way up to the top, but not yet. We still got a Cossack squat. Let's go into that Cossack squat. We're gonna shift that weight side to side. Yeah, we'll catch those inner thighs right here. A lot of times inner thighs are a little bit tighter, and actually, especially for men, men's hips seem to be a little bit tighter there in the I had a couple of clients this week, and we were doing adductors, and then we were doing sumo squats also, and hip thrusts. So those three movements in particular, those three exercises in particular, like hitting the hips, hitting the inner thighs, and you know, it is everybody's body is different. Let's just put it that way. Yeah. Yeah, everybody's body is different, and you will feel the same exercise in different areas, maybe a little bit more intense than somebody else, or maybe not as intense as someone else. Um, Either way, it is helping grow the muscles. It is helping the process and have that mind body awareness. Okay, Trisha, how are we feeling? Okay, we're not gonna get crazy with this cardio, but we are gonna get warmed up. So let's just go into some body weight squats, sitting down in that squat, bringing it back up. Go all the way up, all the way down. Boom, boom, boom. Just like that. Yeah. Sit those hips back. Sit those hips back. Yeah. Even though we are doing a build workout, it does help just to get a little more movement in those joints. Nice. There you go. All right. Start to bring it up to your toes. Bring those suckers up. Boom. Bring it up to the sky. Get that nice extension in your arms. Ooh, that feels good on the lats, maybe. Yeah. Yeah. Catch those calves too. Nice, guys. There you go. As you're going through this, maybe getting a little quicker in your movements. Coach Tritia is already bumping up that pace. I'm not sure what she took. All right, from here, we're going to switch it out and then we're going down into a plank. Ready and switch. Popping it down into a plank. We're just going to hold plank for a little bit. Yeah? Okay, nice. There you go. A little bit of active recovery. And then from here, let's take a toe tap out to the side. So we're just going to walk out plank jacks right here. Sometimes the slower movement is harder to do. It takes more from your body, slow and controlled. All right. In 3 seconds, you're going to bring it up to the top. Little bit of ollie shuffle. Switch. Ollie shuffle. Light on the toes. Just a little hop, hop, hop. Boom, boom, boom. Tap those toes. There you go. Nice, guys. Good. Light on the toes, light on the toes. All right. Going back to the first exercise in about 5 seconds, we're going to switch it up. Squat to toes. Ready? And switch. Squat to toes. There we go. Shorter round right here. This is going to be a true 20-second round. And then we'll switch down to those walkout plank jacks. Nice, guys. There you go. Oh, are you hopping? Kind of, a little hop. Okay, and switch. Ah, there you go. Good. Yeah, little tap, little tap. Nice, guys. Super solid. Keep everything nice and tight. You got 5 seconds. You're going to bring it back up. Last set. Ollie shuffle. And switch. Tap, 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 tap. Woohoo. Light on the toes. Tap it, tap it. Get that ponytail going. There you go. Good, guys. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and time. All right. Hopefully, you got your watches set. We are going to go and grab one dumbbell for our first set of exercises. First set of exercises, one dumbbell. Okay, we're going to squat and then we're going to come up into an halo and we're going to alternate sides, guys. So notice Trisha goes to her hip first and then she brings it up. So almost like a wood chopper, but we're bringing it to our hip. All right, ready? And go. Ooh, time is on. So in that halo, getting that nice turn right around your head. Yeah, there you go. Good. Hey, and if for some reason you have a plate at home, maybe, yeah, like a weighted plate, maybe like a 15 or a 10 pound, you could do this. It actually works really good with the plates. Yeah. Who knows? During COVID, there was that time, right? Where I know I did. I ordered some equipment for at-home workouts. I did. I used it. Yeah. But yeah, it started to clear up. Nice. And time. All right, good. Okay, guys, you're going to keep that one dumbbell. We're going to step back into a lunge and we're going to press. So the same leg that's stepping back is the one that has a dumbbell. Yeah, okay, just like that. All right, ready and go. Ooh, perfect. Time is on. We're gonna stay on one side and then we'll switch out to the opposite side. Yeah, good, nice. Make sure those knees and toes are pointed forward. And if you can't get as low as Trisha, you can just take a step back like that. Okay, yeah. So we love these dynamic movements, these dynamic exercises. You're getting your quads, you're getting your core, and you're also getting your shoulders involved, right? Nice. There you go. How's that feeling? Feeling it. Feeling it. Where are you feeling it, Trisha? Shoulders. Okay, perfect. And the leg in the front. That's exactly where you should feel it. We got 10 seconds, and then we have a short break in between before we switch over to the opposite side. 3, 2, and time. Nice work. All right. Kind of looks like Statue of Liberty, right? Or maybe Captain Morgan. Not really Captain Morgan. Okay. Stepping it back, other side. Ready, go. Step it back. Press it. Yep. Nice. Perfect. Fresh leg. This is actually a fresh leg. Yeah, some people do. They stick their arm out and it counterbalances as they come down. Does it? I kind of go hand on the hip. I like hand on the hip. Yeah, yeah. Whatever works for you. Whatever works for you guys. And some people even want to hold that other dumbbell, the pair, and keep it at the side. You could do that also. Yeah. But what we like to do is we like to go with that uneven, where that yeah, that offset where that one side is working because it causes more stability work for your body. It has to work a little bit harder. Nice. We got 10 seconds. Long rounds in these because we are, yeah, get one more in there. Ooh, time. All right. Okay, put the dumbbells down because guess what time it is? We got 16 seconds on the clock. 16 seconds on the clock. Okay, let's see. You can go ahead and grab one dumbbell like Coach Tricia. It doesn't have to be a heavy one. We're going, you know those fast knees that we usually do? Well, this time we're going outside our hip. So we're going to bring it to the outside of our hip. So trying to get a little bit more of a twist. Like that. Okay, so we'll go right side, then we'll go left side, and then we'll go to a push and a press jack. So you can walk these out, push forward, press at the top. Level 1, you can walk them out. Level 2, if you want to, you can go ahead and hop it. 16 seconds. Okay, starting with that right side. Reach and that twist over. Ready, go. Up and to the side. There you go. Make sure that leg is working too. Get that nice little step back. Boom. 5 seconds, and then you're going to switch out sides. 3, 2, and switch. Other side. Yep. Get it over that hip, over to the side. Nice, guys. Little by little, day by day, if you are not feeling so much of the twist, you can get it. You just have to work at it. 3, 2, and switch. Push to press, push to press. 2 rounds of this. So the bottom of the first round, your body is getting familiar with this and it is ready to rinse and repeat in 3 seconds. We're going back to the first side and switch. Go. Twist over that side. Coach Trisha's little bumping up right here. Little bumper. Bumping it up. 5 seconds, and then we're going to switch it out. Other side. 3, 2, go. There you go. Sometimes it doesn't go where you want it to go, yeah? Try as I might. It doesn't always happen the way you want it to. 3 seconds. You're going push to press. 3, 2, and switch. Push, press. Oh, we're hopping it out. There you go. Boom. Push, press, push, press. Nice, guys. Super solid. There you go. Keep moving. Keep moving for the last 5 seconds. Woo, time. All right. Short break here. You're going to grab a drink of water and you're going to come back with a lighter pair of dumbbells. Okay. Take a little commercial break. Okay. Lighter pair of dumbbells for this one. First one, we're going to go with a front raise, but it's going to look a little different. So we're going to start at the bottom. Starting at the bottom, palms face down. And then as we come up, palms face in. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Palms face in. Okay, that's going to be your first one. Second one is going to be a lateral raise. We'll go right side first and then left side, and then we'll go together. So Trisha, give us a side view from this. Yeah, so notice how her dumbbell is not directly on the side. It's slightly forward of her body. Okay, right, left, and together. All right, and then our last one is going to be good old flies. So we're going to hinge at the hips. Back is nice and flat in this, and we're just going to fly away. Fly away. We're going to open up those wings. Okay, starting with that front raise. Ooh, I got to change my timer. Change the timer. Okay, guys, ready? 3, 2, and go. There you go. Whoop. Yeah. So a little bit different from our normal front raise, right? Because at the top, our palms are facing in. So we're getting different rotation in our shoulders right here. Nice. Super solid. And as with any of our shoulder work, you don't need to go super heavy. Yeah. And you also don't need to go high in that motion. There you go. Good. 3, 2, and time. All right, short transition. And then we're going lateral, right, left, ready, and go. So right side, left side, and then both together. All right, one more thing to note, Coach Tricia is not locking out her arms straight. She is keeping them at a nice bend and not letting them be floppy. I mean, if that's what your thing is as far as locking out your arms, but not locking them out straight. Nice. We got 5 seconds, enough time for one more on each side. There you go. On time. All right. Hinging at the hips. You got those flies. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Go. Same concept. The elbows are bent, right? Good. There you go. Now you can't see it, but Coach Tricia is squeezing those scaps in the back. Yeah, you can't see it, but you. I'm gonna go get a drone so that you can see from the top. 5 seconds. Nice work. 3, 2, and time. All right, rinse and repeat. We're going those 3 exercises one more time through, starting with that front raise. Palms going to end up in the facing each other at the top. Ready and go. There you go. Boom. Turn down and then palms face in. Little different from what we normally do. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Like that hammer action at the top, yeah? Where do you feel this differently from our normal one? Uh-huh. Oh, that little guy. Yeah, we like that. Let's get one more. Nice. Time. All right. Next one. Right, left, and together. Lateral flies. Ready, go. Right, left, together. Boom. Nice, guys. It's always nice to be able to like switch up the workout and not just hit all legs on one day or all upper body on one day, right? We like the full body workouts. There you go. We got about 5 seconds left. So let's hit one more full set right here. 2 and time. There you go. Okay, switching it over. You got flies. Ready and go. Nice. There you go. Yeah. So notice how Coach Trisha's stance is a little more narrow on this one. Now you don't have to keep your feet right next to each other, but you don't need a wide stance on this. You can keep it pretty close. Like your friends. Your good friends. Keep them close. Nice, guys. There you go. Yeah, not too close. So one more. Nice. There you go. All right. Okay, put those dumbbells down because guess what time it is? Time for a little bit of cardio. Grab that dumbbell again because we're going to hit that same set. 16 seconds. I promise. 16 seconds on the clock. She- it's 15 seconds with 1 second transition. How about that? Okay, ready? And go. Okay, now remember you're going over that hip, over to the side. Yeah, not straight to your knees. Yeah, there you go. Good. Nice, guys. Woohoo! 15 seconds. Fast. You got 3 seconds. You're going to switch sides. Ready? And switch. Other side. Whoa. Don't think too hard. Don't think too hard. Okay, I was watching something that popped up on my feed and it was like 80s dance. Okay, 3 seconds. 2 and switch. Push press to that front press. And they had like the Roger Rabbit and all that stuff going on. And I don't know if you guys remember like the pants and the poofy clothes and stuff like that, right? And the perms and everything. Anyway, it was just kind of funny like to watch it. And remember the dance battle off? So I would go against Coach Trisha or whatever it is. Okay, back to the top. Switch. Sorry. Yeah, there you go. I was caught up in that moment. Yeah, and you would go straight up to somebody like chest to chest and start like battling them, right? The girls, the guys, anything like so funny. Okay, ready and switch. Other side, other side. Yeah, there you go. Anyway, I don't know. Good times. Good times. Yeah. Yeah, you don't see that anymore, do you? I don't even know. I mean, I haven't, it's been a while since I've been out dancing. And switch. Push to that press. Push. Up. Forward. Up. Forward. 5 seconds. 2, and time. Nice work. All right, check your heart rate. Check your heart rate. Grab a drink of water. And unless your name starts with a T and ends with an A, then you're gonna grab weights instead. Okay. So last set of exercises, guys. We're going with a row and a straight leg deadlift. Okay. So we're gonna hinge at the hips. We're gonna go down, and then we're gonna row, and then we'll come up out of it. Then we'll hinge into that row, and then hit that straight leg deadlift. That's gonna be your first one. Second one, we're going down on the ground. Second and third. Okay. You got a full glute bridge. You're going all the way up and down. So all the way up, and then you're gonna hit that tricep press. You gotta find that rhythm, yeah? Okay? And our third one, you're gonna hold at the top, and then you got flies right there. Okay? All right. Make sure you pick the correct weights. All right. Burn it out. Starting with that row and that straight leg deadlift. Ready? And go. Okay, so Coach Tritia actually had a 16-second timer, guys. She had it going from, what was it, this morning? From the Saturday morning workout. So on this set of exercises, we are going 16 seconds times 2 at each exercise. 32 seconds to be exact. Or 30 seconds and 2 for that switch off. Okay, you're gonna switch it out on the ground. 3, 2, and switch. Full up and down. Get those triceps. Making sure that your elbows stay in place. You're just bending and straightening your elbows. Nice. There you go. There you go. Yeah. We'll have time for two rounds of this. Okay. In 5 seconds, you're gonna switch it into a hold, and you're gonna add that fly and switch. Hold at the top. As you come down, don't bring the dumbbells to the ground now, okay? Keep them slightly above the ground, and then just bring it back up. Nice. There you go. Don't forget to breathe. Don't forget to breathe. All right, in 5 seconds, you're going to make your way back up to the top because we're going to switch into that row, straight leg deadlift, and up at the top. Let's go. Quick transition here. Up. Yeah, you gotta find the rhythm on this one too, yeah? Down, row, and then up. Down, row, and then up. Okay, on this one too, make sure you're not hunching your back. Coach Tritia has a great side view where her back is nice and flat in that row. She's pulling elbows back, squeezing her scaps. Super good. 5 seconds here, and then we're going down, 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 and switch down to the ground. Up and down in that glute bridge. Work those triceps. There you go. Good. You know, and you guys know why this is called a skull crusher, right? Because if you don't control those dumbbells, you are gonna crush your skull. Actually, I'm not sure if that's why, but but that sounds right. Yeah, it sounds right. Okay, 3, 2, and hold at the top. You got those flies. Nice. Super sweet in that transition. Love it. Okay, Tricia. This is it. This is it. All right. We got about 10 seconds left here. And then you're going to stay on the ground, and we're going to hit a quick 45 seconds of full sit-ups. 3, 2, and time. All right. Drop those booties. 1 dumbbell or 2 is up to you. We're going with sit-ups. Okay, ready? And go. Perfect. There you go. All the way up, all the way down in this. A nice active core, active ab set just to top us off. This is that cherry on the top of that ice cream sundae that you guys just conquered. Nice work, folks. There you go. Happy May. It is a full into the May Day, May action. May, yay! 5 seconds. Let's get 2 more in there. And 1 more in there. And time. Woohoo! Wait a minute, you just got 3 in there. Which is great because you want to get that one extra, yeah? That one extra does count. It makes a difference. It's a feeling of accomplishment, I think, right? Done. Yeah, done. Well earned. All right, you guys. Very, very good. Thank you for joining us today in your build workout. I hope you enjoyed that because we did. Pop those hips down into that cobra and then scoot the hips back into that child's pose for a quick stretch. Okay, and actually, I would recommend that you guys take about 5 to 10 minutes after this workout and just stretch out a little bit more. And you can hold those stretches longer than your stretches in the beginning. Your body's nice and warm. It'll actually thank you for it. Make your way up to the top. Let's end with those 2 deep breaths, reaching all the way up and exhale. And one more time, all the way up and exhale. Woohoo! Have a great day. We'll see you guys later.